What is up, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. I am super duper excited for you to hear this little snippet of mine. It's an audio snippet from a download that I had. Now, I don't know what in the Mercury retrograde happened as to why it sounds muffled and just a little bit weird, okay? But I'm asking that you bear through it because this is amazing information and insight, and I love the rawness of it. So I hope that you enjoy it as well. Please don't forget to give me your feedback. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments down below. Enjoy. I am worthy because I am the creator. I am worthy because I am the creator. Life is a blank canvas, and I have been given the tools, I have been given the paint, I have been given the brush, I have been given the acrylic, I have been given the oils, I have been given everything that I need. I have been given the clay. I am empowered. I am the creator of my own life. And this is really important, because we talk and we have conversations about I am worthy, I am unconditionally worthy of my desires. How can I show up and say I am worthy of $1,000,000? Just because I exist, just because I'm an extension of the universe? Yeah, that works, but that's not hitting just right. But when I look at it from the perspective of I have the tools to paint the reality right here, so if I can paint it, then I have it. And I'm painting it when I'm putting it into my vortex. I'm painting it when I am deliberately being intentional with my focus and every single thing that I do. I'm painting it when I focus on how I feel. I'm painting it when how I feel is a priority for me. I'm painting it when I refuse to focus on anything other than what would feel better and what would feel better and what would feel better and what I'm moving towards. Because you get what you focus on. Some of us paint the most beautiful thing. You put it into your vortex and then you go, oh man, well, if only I had some tools. Let's take that back. Let's say before the painting, because in this metaphor, the canvas is your physical reality. So let's say that your imagination is just your imagination. Let's say that your imagination is your vortex. You are imagining the most beautiful painting. You are imagining a painting of a woman who travels the world. You are imagining the painting of a woman who owns a yacht. You're imagining the painting of a woman who has all of the clothes that she wants to wear in her closet. You're painting the picture. You're imagining the picture of a woman who has a closet full of shoes. And so you're sitting and you're imagining and you're visualizing, and these are all of the things that are in your vortex. And then you look down at your paintbrush that's in your hand, and you look down at all of the paints that you have, any color you could imagine. Everything that you need is all right here. And you look down and you go, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. And I guess it'll never be that thing. I don't know if I'm worthy of seeing a painting of a woman who has a yacht. I don't know if I'm worthy of seeing a painting of a woman with a closet full of shoes. I don't know if I'm worthy of, and it sounds ridiculous. And it feels so out of alignment as I say it, giving the example with my inner being. It feels so out of alignment with who I truly am, because you would never think an artist, if Picasso, if, why was I going to say Van Diesel? Girl. What is his name? What is his name? Who painted the Starry Night? It was not Vin Diesel. Was it Picasso? I don't think so. No, Picasso didn't do the Starry Night. Van Gogh? Van Gogh, yes. Oh my God. Imagine if Van Gogh had this visualization and this inspiration and said, but I don't know if I feel worthy of painting it. It's one thing if you don't know how to paint it. It's one thing if you don't know how to paint it. If you don't know how to paint, that means you don't know how to create your reality. And good thing, you're on the internet. You're in luck. You found my channel. That's what I do. Hi, I'm an art teacher. I've got videos and videos and videos. And then there's Abraham Hicks, who has videos and videos and videos. And then there's healers like Till Swan, who has videos and videos and videos. And then you have Manifestation Babe, who has, you guessed it, videos and videos and podcasts and Instagram pictures. And then you have another coach and another coach and another coach and another coach. You have so many people who have come down to earth angels, if you will. Let me toot my own horn. You have so many people who have come down into this physical reality with the intention of empowering you by teaching you how to use the tools. And so when you learn how to use the tools, then you learn how to create your reality. And it's a step-by-step thing. You're like, okay, I'm painting a girl with a closet full of clothes. And then you paint it and you're like, okay, so these clothes were not the clothes that I had in my mind, but I kind of messed up with the paints that one time. But you know what? That's okay, because this canvas is like a fucking easy, you know, those little toys that you had in your childhood, where it's like a little fucking like a tray, and it's like a piece of paper, but it's like fucking uh, magnet, you know what I mean? And you have a little pencil, and as you like draw on it, it magically appears. And then when you're done drawing on it, then you just swipe the thing at the bottom, and then the picture goes away. Or if you have those little like easy like Etch-a-Sketch, is that what it's called? Etch-a-Sketch, you know, you have those little things, and then you draw the little picture, and then you shake it, and then you create the picture again. That's the process of manifestation. It's creating. That's why artists make so much money, because they get it. Creatives get it. Creatives know how to create. Creating your reality and creating a painting and creating a piece of art. It's the same thing. You get better at it as you get more practice. And then you create one painting, and then you go, oh, okay. And now that I know about this painting, the knowledge, the wisdom that I've gathered from my experience of receiving this, I've had a moment of contrast, and now I'm inspired all over again to create a new painting. But this time, we're going to do it with the colors this way. And we're going to line the colors up in this way. Ooh, that one looks a lot better. That one looks a lot better. I like this painting a lot better. And you know what I also want to create? I want to create a series of paintings. And so we have Girl with the Closet Full of Clothes, Love You, masterpiece. And now, with the experience that I have from my other two paintings, I now want to focus on this other aspect of life, this other thing that I'm creating. I'm creating Girl who is doing business with big corporations in the big city. Ooh. Oh, wait a second. I have some resistance to that. I don't know if I'm worthy of painting that thing. And that's kind of where your wobble comes in, right? When you're practicing your manifestations, this is a skill that you are developing. This is something that you become more and more confident in the more that you practice it. Because, okay, I got really good at drawing the girl with the clothes. I'm really good at manifesting money through tarot readings. But now I want to manifest enough money to completely easily meet my needs through my coaching skill. I know that I can paint. I know that I can paint pretty well based off of the paintings that I just did. I've never drawn this before. And so, of course, I have a little bit of a reservation. But I think that a lot of us get stuck behind that reservation and behind that fear. Because once you've done it enough, and once you get into the groove, artists will tell you that pen or marker or paintbrush becomes an extension of you. And you can just allow source energy to just flow through you. You can allow source energy to just powerfully flow through you. And if you just allow source energy to powerfully flow through you, then you know what happens? You're going to be going along and going along and going along. And your inner being is going to say, put a stroke here. Ooh, and a stroke here. Ooh, and get a little bit of this color and mix this one in. You're like, what are you doing? They're like, listen to me. Feel into it. Get into it. And then before you know it, you've created this thing and you're like, oh my God. And your inner being is like, yes. So tapping into your inner being is so advantageous because it's not just about the visualization. When you're tapped in and when you're connected to your inner being, every single inspired action you take is a brush stroke. You don't have to know how to get to the finished product. All you need to know is the next stroke. That's what they said. Anyway, that was funny. Thank you. Um, that's so important. That's so important. You have the power to create your life. It is okay for you to show up and say, I want to create this in my life, and I want this in my life now. I'm allowing this into my life now, and I'm allowing my inner being to guide me every single next step on my way to making this a reality, to making this painting a reality, to making this physical reality a reflection of my imagination, to manifesting the things in my vortex into my physical reality. Millions of ways to say it. So I think that this is really, really, really important because you got to show up and you don't have to. It's very, very helpful if you can show up confidently. You don't have to show up confidently in your ability to paint that painting. But if you can show up confident in your ability to allow source energy to flow through you, oh, you're on the right track. I don't know how to paint the picture where I'm being paid millions of dollars every single month, but I do know how to allow my inner being to guide me to some shit. I do. My inner being guided me out of the forest and all the way home in a completely foreign city, in a completely foreign state, in a completely foreign section of the United States. Guided me home perfectly. Didn't miss a corner, nothing. Perfect. And it wasn't even the route that I took to get there. Hello. I am so tapped in and connected. I can allow my inner being to guide me somewhere. So you know what, inner being? I don't know how to allow in this much amount of money. I don't know how to allow in all of the clients that are paying me tens of thousands of dollars a month. I don't know how to allow in the clients that are paying me thousands and thousands of dollars each month. I don't know how to do that, but I do know how to allow you to flow powerfully through me. And so I'm just going to allow my inner being, who is guiding me on how to complete this masterpiece. I'm going to allow my inner being to guide me in my next step, and my next step, and my next step, and my next step. And if I can tune myself and focus on my next step, and my next step, and my next step, and my next step, before you know it, that painting is complete and it has manifested. I no longer need to spend time focusing on what if it doesn't happen. I no longer need to spend time focusing on anything outside of that because I know my inner being is flowing powerfully through me, guiding me to my desires and my goals. So I'm not focused on the worst case scenario because it's not even possible. It's happening for me. That's how you get that new default expectation. I can expect the thing that I've never experienced before to happen to me because I can expect source energy to flow powerfully through me. I can expect my inner being to flow powerfully through me. And if I can expect my inner being to flow powerfully through me, then I can expect myself to be guided to my desires. And you know this is true if you're listening to this audio. Boom. That's not Carfax. There's the proof. I don't know a phrase that would be catchy there. Seriously. You were shooting out rockets of desire for more. You said that you wanted more. Your inner being guided you here so you could listen to this and get whatever messages and realizations you needed to get to it. Your inner being is flowing through you enough to guide you here. And if your inner being is flowing through you enough to guide you here, if you're open and receptive to the energy and the answers and the next steps enough to have been guided here, you're as good as there. Hello. And that's on come work with me. If this inspired you and it helped you, you can come join me in my mastermind. You can work with me one-on-one. I got a free Creating Your Life digital journal. It's also linked in the description box of this with ways that you can work with me and connect with me. I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope that this was inspiring to you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.